Senator Soto is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I actually have no questions for Senior Superintendent Abude. I have no reason to doubt what you have testified on. I have questions for General De La Rosa or whoever may be able to answer, because I would like to take off from what Senator Cayetano mentioned, that we are on media and the international media is watching. So may I reiterate my questions before? I want an update on the drug operations that's happening in the country. It was not highlighted the other time, so I want an update as of the latest. No? I do not see the CHR here, but I already submitted to them the copies of the killings done by drug dependents on victims and helpless victims, but they're not here. I'll ask that later. For the Philippine National Police, from June 30 up to the latest, the present, as much as possible, how many drug operations have you conducted?
Your Honor, as of today, Your Honor, the number of operations conducted is 23,474.
23,474
Yes, Your Honor.
drug operations. How many arrests have you made under these 23,474 operations?
Arrested, Your Honor, is 22,387 suspects were arrested.
22,387 suspects arrested.
Yes, Your Honor.
Buhay lahat yan.
Buhay na buhay,
They're
Your
all
Honor.
alive. They did not fight, they did not resist, or some of them resisted but are still alive.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. How many were killed?
Killed,
during
Your
these drug
Honor, is
operations?
1,375, Your Honor.
So this is less than 10%? Ano? 22,387 arrested.
Around 5%, Your Honor.
A little over 5% lang
A
ang
little.
lumalaban.
5%, Your Honor.
Kaso yun ang hina-highlight ng international media. Yung lumalaban na napapatay. Hindi nila hina-highlight. They have not highlighted the fact that you have had 22,387 arrests in this drug war with 23,474 operations only from July 1 or June 30 to the present. In the last 10 years before that, sigaw ako na sigaw dito sa Senate floor, kaya ako nagmamaktol eh. Dito sa Senate floor, halos every Congress, mga 6 hanggang 7 ang privilege speech ko tungkol sa gobyerno na labanan ng droga, walang nangyayari. Pasok dito, labas dito eh. Kaya ito ngayon na nangyayari ito, I'm very interested with these statistics. So you actually deserve congratulations. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
May I pursue the point of Senator Soto, Mr. Chairman? And my question is addressed to either General De La Rosa or General Marquez, because you're the keeper of records, di ba? Mga statistics, the IDM. What is the ratio of arrests versus killed? Of course, we already have yung ratio ng arrests versus killed from July 1 to date, di ba? Or September 30. Ano yung ratio ng arrests versus killed in July 2015 to September 30, 2015? And then, the ratio of arrests versus killed in July of 2014 hanggang September 30, 2014. Para ma-appreciate lang ng mga members ng committee, ma-compare lang namin. And the same period para apples to apples. Now, let me be more specific. Drug-related operations ang kailangan ko statistics, no? Let's go back 2 years, no? 2015 and 2014. If you don't have the records now, kindly submit it to this committee. Thank you.
Yes, sir. It's taken care of by the Director for Operations. I have actually, sir, a presentation which I can provide to this honorable.
Would that answer my question? Okay.
I think so, sir.
Sige. Mr. Chairman, with your permission, how long will that be? General Marquez?
About 7 to 10
7 minutes, okay.
We'll just
Just
come up with a run-through of everything, explain to slides.
Proceed, please. Proceed. Can we hurry up? Are you ready? It's going to take you a while. I would like to ask General Bato some questions, but he may relieve himself first. He can spread peace on earth first. Peace on earth.
P as in P-E-E-S.
Are you too, Colonel Gerlan? Go ahead. General Gerlan? Yes, go ahead. Please do not whisper with each other in the comfort room. Are we ready? Are there any questions from the floor? Because I have questions before any of you ask questions. Manny, Senator Paquel, do you have a question with Colonel Abude? Wala. Sige. Session is suspended. Yes. Session resumed. If General Rosal is already here, with the permission of the committee, the chair would like to ask some questions. Director General De La Rosa, I have some questions here. How many people have been killed since July to September? I mean, there are various numbers. Sabi 3,000 plus. Is that correct?
I will check with my director for investigation, Your Honor.
Please go ahead.
Is with General Marquez. He's still at the comfort room, Your Honor.
Pero mga 3,000 po yun. Ang totoo niyan, about 1,800 ata or 1,600 yung nagbabarilan ng pulis at saka yung drug pusher.
Yes, Your Honor.
1,300. 1,375. Tama po ba yan? Yung DUI or not driving under the influence but
That under investigation,
that
Your Honor.
under investigation, mga 2,000 plus. Ano
Yes,
po?
Your Honor.
Okay, alilado na ho.
Yes.
Okay. Ang tanong ko po, bago ko lumawi doon sa ibang tanong ko, hindi ho ba ang issue dito, may nahuhuli ho ba? Halimbawa, doon sa issue ng 2,000 plus na napapatay na DUI, hindi po ba dapat alam natin kung saan nagaganap yon? Alam niyo siguro yon sa probinsya ng Cagayan, sa probinsya ng Pampanga, sa Caloocan, sa Cebu. Alam po natin yan, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ano ho ang ginagawa nyo doon sa kapulisan o doon sa police director? Kung nakikita nyo halimbawa sa Cebu, humigit kumulang ang namamatay sa Cebu ay DUI ay 82 at sa Caloocan 63 ano po? Di po ba as Director General, kayo mga tanong kanina dito nila Senator De Lima at saka ni Senator Cayetano, di po ba tatawagin nyo na kagad yung Caloocan Police Director? Hoy, 63 na yung namamatay sa'yo. Hoy, Cebu, 80 na yung namamatay sa'yo. Ano ang ginagawa mo? Meron ka ba nahuhuli? DUI pa lang ho yan, ha?
Yes, Your Honor. As far as we're concerned, Your Honor, out of the 2,000 plus death under investigation, we were able to clear around 524 cases, Your Honor.
Na nahuli.
Na nahuli, Your Honor. Not really nahuli, Your Honor.
May suspect.
321 were cleared, meaning the suspects were identified and corresponding cases were filed in court, and another 203 cases wherein the suspects were arrested.
That is good sleuthing, no? Considering na natatagpuan na lang yung bangkay niyan o nababaril yung mga tao ng mga taong tinatawag natin nakabonet. Tama po ba yan?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will say that's good sleuthing because kailangan nyo ng testigo. Sabi nga ni Colonel Abudi kayo na, kung walang testigo, wala, di ba? But
Yes,
nonetheless, marami pa rin namamatay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ano nga yun ang basihan natin para i-promote? Because sa konstitusyon natin na dapat ang pulis protector ng tao, di po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Kung namamatay ang mga tao at hindi ko pa binibilang nung panahon ni President Aquino, Presidente Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo, Presidente Ramos, ay mga nakaraan, President Estrada, maraming riding in tandem. Kung bibilangin natin yan, marami yan. Di po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ang tinatanong ng tao siguro, hindi lang naman yung manner ng mga namamatay, ngunit meron bang nahuhuli para talagang kampante sila na bagamat drug pusher na nababatay o mga taong yan, baka naman hindi ito mag-metamorphosize into something na pwede later on political assassination na yan. O kaya hold upan na yan, napapatay na sila na walang ano yan, pangundakan?
Pakundangan, Your Honor.
Pakundangan. Walang pakundangan. Yun ang kinakabahan ng tao. Yun ang gusto ko sabihin dito. Tama lang yung pulis, pag lumaban, at wala pa ako doon, napapatay nila yung tao. Pero dito sa mga tinatawag nating mga DUI, nababahala ang tao. Paano? Bakit ba pinatayan? Ano ba nangyari dyan? Ba't namatayan? Kahit na isa lang ang namatay na hindi na-solve ng pulis, ang tao matatakot. Pero kung libo na nga, lalo matatakot. Kaya siguro, ito mga foreign media, tinitira tayo. Pero hindi bali yung tinitira tayo eh. Alam naman natin kung sino tayo eh, di ba? Alam mo, kung ikaw mamatay tao, alam mo kung sino ka. Hindi ka makakapagsinungaling sa sarili mo eh. Pero sa tao, mas masakit sa atin yung perception na pumapatay ang mga pulis ng walang laban o kaya walang kasalanan o hindi naman sila inaano, nakursan na daan, nakitang dating drug pusher o sinasabi na baka may quota na mga pulis, pumapatay na lang. Hindi nyo maalis sa isipin ng mga tao yan. Tama po ba yan?
For the record, Your Honor.
Tanongin nyo muna ako. Hindi nyo maaalis sa tao na mag-isip ng ganyan pagka napakaraming tao na namamatay at walang nahuhuli. So, for the record, alam natin ang record. Ang kailangan natin, liderato. Liderato ng Pangulo, liderato ng Chief PNP, liderato ng bawat provincial director. Na ako nung araw, nung mayor ako ng Olongapo, pag may namatay, Sabi ko, bawal mamatay ang pulis. Dahil ilan lang kami. Yung mga tao pag may namatay, hinold them sa loob ng bahay, hindi pwede. Kaya ako pumupunta mismo doon para mahuli. At generally, I was very, very successful. At tinatanong ko sa inyo, bakit ngayon, kaya ang nahuli nyo 15%, 85% hindi nahuhuli, wala pa tayong masyadong nahuhuli, hindi tayong pinapalitan. Siguro, kung sasabihin natin sa mga pulis, pagka hindi mo magawa yan, papalitan kita, o katulad nga nung kay Colonel Abude, kakasuhan kita ng command responsibility, yun lang magagawa. Pero hindi pa rin mahinahon sa loob ng tao na marami namamatay. Tama po ba yan? Fair?
Fair, Your Honor.
Fair. And I know you're a fair man. Kaya believe naman ako sa inyo sa mga statement nyo, nakikita ko. And let me just take this occasion to congratulate you because sa unang hearing, nakita nyo yung nakabalabalang ulo, pinuntahan nyo kaagad doon sa Caloocan, sa Antipolo, at hinuli nyo kaagad yung 2 pulis doon, o ilang pulis yun. Tama po ba yan?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yun ang kailangan natin. Action agad. Kapag may namatay dyan, hoy, huli mo yan. Alam mo kaagad ko siya. Galugarin ang buong lahat dyan. Alam naman ng pulis, may MO lahat yan eh. Alam nyo lahat kung sino ang drug pusher. Alam nyo lahat kung sino ang snatcher. Alam nyo lahat kung sino ang mamamatay tao. Alam nyo lahat kung sino ang akyat bahay. Kaya meron kayong suspects. Bakit dito, meron natatakot ang tao, tinatanong ko na sa inyo, we have to be accountable. And to the media here, the foreign media, I don't care what you say about us. We have not thrown the rule book because the Senate is investigating extrajudicial killings, whatever you want to define it. The law has not been thrown. Kaya huwag kayo matakot sa Pilipinas because the Senate is investigating. Kaya tinatanong ko kayo, that's the beauty of democracy. Kayang tanongin ng Senador ang Director General ng PNP para managot. Ano ang sagot niyo po, Director General, na napakarami pang hindi nasosolve na kaso?
All these cases, Your Honor, are still undergoing investigation.
Yes, sir.
We will do our best, Your Honor, to come up with a satisfactory investigation.
Yun po ang kailangan natin. Yung assurance ng tao na gagalugarin nyo ang lahat ng pulis sapagkat kayo ang responsible eh.
Yes, Your Honor.
Under the contract with the people, binigyan namin kayo uniforme, binigyan namin kayo ng baril para pagtanggol ang tao. At pag marami namamatay at walang paliwanag, matatakot ang tao. Ano ba ang tawag sa CAP? Alam mo ba kung bakit CAP ang tawag doon? Alam po ba ninyo? CAP?
Yes, Your Honor.
Bakit ho?
Constable of Patrol or Citizens of Patrol, Your Honor.
Constable of the people.
Constable of the people.
Diyan galing po yan. CAP. Constable ng bayan. Bayan. Kaya police. Police. Tao. Police. Ang araw. Or a city. Yan po ang tawag. Kaya kayo, binigyan kayo ng baril para pagtanggol. Pero pag binabaril nyo ang tao, abay may... Talagang, kaya ako nga ho ginawa yung plebs na hindi man na napapatupad. Ako po nagtulak dyan, yung pleb, People's Law Enforcement Boards from the Latin word plebeian, mga taong bayan, dapat mananagot na mabilis ang pulis, na summary ang investigation ng tao para mabilis. Pero hindi na mapairal yan. Isa sa mga batas na itutulak uli yan dahil mukhang hindi umiiral. Ang tanong ko sa inyo, simple lang. Kung constable kayo ng tao, tigabantay kayo ng kaligtasan ng tao, hindi mangyayari nag-iimbestiga ito. Una, maingay ang Pangulo. Sobrang ingay ng Pangulo. Tama lang na, pakita niya na galit siya sa droga. Pero huwag na siya mag-ingay na, papatayin kita, I will kill you. Hindi tama yan. Kaya, he is falling on his own sword. Nadadapa siya sa kanyang espada. Dahil salita siya ng salita, napagbibintangan tuloy ang buong bansa na nangyayari. Kaibigan ko ang presidente, pareho kami nag-mayor. Pero ayokong salita ng salita ang presidente kung anong gagawin niya. Pero dapat na sasabihin niya, masyadong maraming walang nasosolve dyan, huliin natin yung nasosolve niyan. Magpaliwanag kayo, General, in about 3 months, in about 6 months, para malaman natin anong nangyari. Pwede mo ba yan?
Yes, Your Honor.
Susunod ako doon sa next topic ko. Next topic ko, about 1,300 police are involved in shooting. Tama po yun. Kung lalaban ang tao sa pulis, may baril, uunahan ng pulis yan. Hindi po ba?
minsan, Your Honor, nauunahan ng pulis.
10 ang namatay.
13 na po, Your Honor.
13 na, pati sundalo. Alam ko po yan. I do my homework here.
At maraming wounded, Your Honor.
Sabi ko sa inyo kanina, bawal mamatay ang pulis o kung mayor dahil uso nun ng esparo. Pagpapatunay na galit ang tao sa pulis pag pinapatay ng esparo. Yan ang rule ko nung araw. Maraming esparo sa amin nung araw sa Central Luzon. Having said that, therefore, kung ang pulis bumaril ang tao, meron tayong Internal Affairs, IAS. Ilan po ba ang tao nyo sa Internal Affairs Service? Sa dami ng namatay, Colonel General Deuterio, ilan ang tao nyo na mag-iimbestiga karaka-raka para masabi kagad in 3 days or 5 days, tama yan, self-defense yan. Mali ang pulis yan. Ano ang sagot niya?
How about 700 personnel?
Ilan po?
700 po. Nationwide.
700. Ilan po ang bayan natin sa Pilipinas?
1,760, Your Honor.
1,460 municipalities. Alright?
Yes.
And there are 42,000 barangays in the country. So, yung IAS, kung mabagal, magkakaroon ng duda ang tao. Hindi po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Kaya dapat mabilis kayo. Kaya isang iniisip nitong abang inyong likod ay bigyan kayo ng oras na hindi forever. Kailangan within 3 days, katulad sa Amerika, malalaman kagad ng baril yung pulis, tama ba yung ginawa niya? May baril ba yung kalaban? Hinanap niyo ba kung saan galing yung baril ng kalaban? Para mapatunayan talaga may baril yun. At hindi natin nakikita sa TV yung pinagpipiesta ng media na talagang dapat naman na umiiyak yung nanay doon sa looban, sa Caloocan na may binaril. Walang kalaban-laban, sasabihin nila, nasasaktan ako para sa gobyerno natin na binaril na lang yung tao doon. Di po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure nasasaktan rin kayo. Tandaan nyo, lahat tayo magre-retire. Someday, General Bato will be Citizen Bato. At kayo rin ay may expose dyan sa kanyan pagka lumala yung problema yan. Pwede rin kayong barilin ng mga pulis na susunod sa inyo. So, ang tanong ko sa inyo, ilan na ho sa 1,300 ang inyong dilitis at na kasuhan na? O na sabi na, tama, walang kasalanan ng pulis. Ilan na ho? Yan ho ang pakay nitong committee ito eh.
Opo. Your Honor, we have charged 680 PNP personnel.
So mali ang pagkabunod nila ng baril at pagkapatay. Tama ba yun? 600 chinarge na eh.
May under motu proprio investigation noon, basta't may patay, may discharge of firearms during police
Ang
operation.
ibig sabihin, motu proprio, inimbestigan nyo na kagad. Wala na magsasabi sa inyo. Talaga
Wala
naman
po.
yun ang trabaho nyo eh.
Kami na po ang
So,
complainant.
600 ang chinarge nyo. Tapos na ho ba yun? Mayroon na ba tayong final?
Tapos na po yung 115.
So, 115, 10% out of the 1,300. Ano ang nature ng 10% nila? 10% na yan. Finalan ho ba yun ang mali, ang pagtrabaho? Kulang ang training natin, dapat dagdagan natin ang training. Dapat maglagay tayo ng taser. Dahil kutsilyo lang ang dala nun, taser, pwede na siguro. Yung ba nakita nyo, 10% nun eh, panay ba binunutan kagad ng wala sa lugar o binunot ng nasa lugar? Ano ba ang sagot doon?
On the surface, Your Honor, 100 po ang dropped and closed because it is a result of legitimate encounters.
Legitimate encounter.
Opo.
100.
Yeah po.
So, at least meron.
Yes.
And ako, hindi ko papaliwanag ito para sa tao. No? Nakikita ko lang din, nag-mayor nga ako. Pagka maingay ang Pangulo natin, sabi, papatayin natin lahat ng mga drug pusher, kahit hindi niya sinasabi na talagang patayin ninyo, nasabi na paglubaban, isabihin, ang pusher ngayon, ang drug lord, ang pulis na nag-aalaga ng pusher, lalaban yan.
Okay.
Alam na nila papatayin sila eh. Pagdating ang pulis, ay, papatayin na tayo yan. Dapat may dala kang baril. Pag papatayin ka, unahan mo na. Tama ho ba yan? Pwede ho ba yung sinasabi ko?
They should defend themselves, Your Honor.
Sorry?
They should defend themselves also, Your Honor.
No, they cannot defend themselves. Alam nila na there is already, sinasabi ng Presidente, papatayin sila, pagka sila lumaban, at meron nangyayari, babarilin sila. So, lalaban na yan. Di ba?
Pwede
Kaya
po.
marami rin namamatay.
Pwede po.
Tama po ba yan?
Tama po.
Hindi ko pinagdidepensa ng pulis yan. Dahil kung ang mga drug pusher, malaki masyadong mawawala sa kanila, eh talagang masamang tao talaga, magtutulak pa ng drugs, eh you take that at your own risk. Babarilin ka ng pulis talaga, kung ikaw may baril. Tama yan, magkakabarilin yan. Tama po ba yan? Tama rin yung drug pusher at drug lord na sasabihin, patayin na natin yan, baka mamaya maging testigo pa sa akin yan. Tama po ba yan?
Pwede po. Tama.
So, maaari ang dating yan for the benefit of everybody, including the foreign media, and I'm not really doing this for foreign media, they can go wherever they want to go as far as I'm concerned, is the fact that because there is that situation, katulad sa Amerika, marami rin dalang tao doon, unlimited ang firearms doon, halos, hindi nila makontrol ang firearms, may baril lahat doon, kaya ang pulis, kumisan, malaki yung kalaban, itim, babarilin nila dahil ayaw sumunod. Dahil mas malaki sa kanila. O baka may baril rin. Tama ba yan?
Opo.
I'm not justifying this now. I'm just saying this is the factual situation on the ground. Now, ang tanong ko, simple lang po. I hope that you will continue the investigation and I will expect a return from the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee already because yan misfeasance, malfeasance, and nonfeasance. At saka sa Justice Committee at saka sa Peace and Order Committee ni Senator Ramos, ni Senator Lacson. Ang tanong ko sa inyo ngayon ito, napakasimple lang ho. In Chicago City, do you look at the crime statistics in other countries? Huwag tatanong lang ako. Nabasa ko ito, at least sa Time Magazine or sa CNN. Nakita ko sa CNN. I got curious. Chicago is where President Obama comes from. That was his district. Doon siya galing. Alam po ba ninyo, in 2016, Chicago City, they have become the crime capital or the murder capital of the United States of America. Do you know that? Yes or no?
I heard about that, Your Honor.
You heard about that. I will give you the statistic. As of 2016, as of October 1, 2016, there have been 545 killings in Chicago. 545. In the Philippines, sa inyo, 3,000. The whole country with 42,000 barangays, 1,490 municipalities, you have 3,000. Now, kahit na one killing, masama yan. Pero sinasabi ko lang, kung nagdududot ng mikropono yung mga senador dito, dududutin ko rin sa batay yung mga nagmamagaling na mga puti na sinasabi nila, "Hoy, porque kami third world country, mataas kami sa inyo. Mas magaling ang antas namin." Pero pag tinignan mo, record, nakalagay ang record, 516, isang syudad lamang sa Amerika. Syudad pa kung saan ang galing si President Obama. Tama po ba yan? Eh sa atin, 3,000 sa buong Pilipinas. Tama po ba yan?
Yes, Your Honor.
Kahit na paano, hindi parehas, hindi ba? So, tingin ko, one death is one death too many. Sobra, kailangan imbestigahin. Pero, huwag silang let him who is without sin cast the first stone. Hindi naman tama yun. You live in a glass house. Okay? Kaya talaga mapipikon talaga, lalo na kung binubuyo, alam ko naman yung nangyari, binubuyo ang presidente, sasabihin ko, utu-utu si Duterte. Buyuin mo ng konti, magagalit, sasagot ka agad dyan, kaya nagkakaloko-loko ang statement. I'm a senator, I can say that. I can say that as a friend, magalit sa akin, wala akong magagawa, but we have to protect the country from bad statements and that the president has the duty to be a statesman. A statesman. He must not be heard saying all bad words. He must not be heard saying, ganito, ay sasabihin ko nga, baguhin na natin ang ating slogan sa tourism. Welcome to the PI. Wow, PI. Hopefully, marinig ni Pangulo ito na, uy, mga sumusobra na nga siguro. Masyado na over-dramatize. In the same manner, yung mga kalaban, over-dramatize. So, my point is this. As a police officer, a seasoned one, nakalbo na kayo sa police. Don't worry, my father was also bald. Ako rin nabobald. Grass does not grow on a busy street. Ang tanong ko sa inyo ngayon, yung 500, kailangan may rason I have to lay the predicate. Yung sinasabi natin, 545 na Chicago, isang syudad sa United States of America, bakit hindi ginugulpi ng UN yan? Bakit hindi ginugulpi na ang dami namamatay, presidente pa ng Pilipinas, ng Amerika yan dito, presidente ng Pilipinas si Davao, bakit ginugulpi naman ang buong Pilipinas? At 3,000, when you compare the statistics, one nation against one city, mukhang tagilid, ano? Diba? 2.9 million ang population ng Chicago.
Yes, Your Honor.
O Chicago. Tayo, 100 million. So yun lang ang gusto ko sabihin. Sana po may paliwanag nyo yan because tutulong kami, gagawa tayo ng batas kung kailangan ng kamera sa pulis para pag bumaril ang pulis, makikita kung paano niya ginawa, mas mabilis. Lalagyan natin ng rules and regulation na ang IAS dapat hindi pwedeng 3 days generalitaryo. Kailangan 3 days tapos na investigation. Nagbari na, malalaman mo kagad, di ba? 1 week to file the case.
Yes, Your Honor.
Para matakot. Yun ang mga, payag ba kayo doon sa mga gagawin namin gano'n?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yung taser. Halimbawa, hindi naman lumalaban. Taser nyo na. Di ba? The right amount of force to suit the situation. Di ba ba? So naguguluhan tayo. Dapat ang Senado, hindi na ito tatalakayin. Kaya lang, masyadong sumabog sa buong mundo, tatalakayin natin to para mapatunayan, the rule of law is still amongst us. Ang problema, the rule of law will only happen kung may testigo. Dahil kulang ang gamit ng kapulisan. No, that's not an excuse. Kailangan rin may tungkulin ang bawat mamayan na sabihin natin, hindi lang command responsibility, may magtitestigo na yung pulis na pumapatay talaga ng tao. And we will not tolerate that. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Chairman, may I recognize?
Yes, of course, the 8-time champion of the boxing world cannot be surpassed. Senator Pacquiao.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Kumbaga sa boxing, may tail of the tape. So, gusto ko lang tanungin ang ating Chief PNP, yung pinalitan yung administration noon, pinalitan ninyo. Gusto kong makuha yung data. Ilan ba yung data na pinalitan nyo, yung naabutan nyo na data na arrested nila? Ilan yung arrested nila about drugs?
I don't have the record right now, Your Honor, but we will supply you with the data later, Your Honor. But I am sure malayong mas mababa kumpara sa data natin ngayon, Your Honor.
Tapos ilan yung arrested nila? Mababa masyado yung arrested nila kumpara sa data ninyo ngayon.
Kung kunin natin yung ratio and proportion, Your Honor, na 3 months pa lang itong administration na ito, ikumpara mo doon sa 3 months naman ng previous administration, Your Honor, parang no point of comparison, Your Honor.
Gusto ko pong malaman kung ilan yung killed nung pinalitan yung sa operation nung yung pinalitan yung administrasyon at kumpara sa inyo ngayon sa within 3 months. Gusto ko malaman kung ilan yung data nila, ilan bang napapatay nila sa operation nila nung past administration.
Yes, Your Honor, we will submit it to you, Your Honor.
Meron ba kayong record dyan? Wala.
Ngayon, Your Honor, hindi po namin dala yung record ng previous
Kasi gusto ko kasing malaman yan. Gusto kong malaman yan kasi nakafocus tayo for this administration, which is this administration is the only administration who hid on this illegal drug problems. Nakuha niyo ibig kong sabihin? Itong administration kasi na ito lang na administrasyon, ang unang administrasyon na nakipag-hid on talaga ditong problema sa illegal drugs. So gusto kong makumpara yung kasi sinabi ninyo may arrested kayo na 22,387. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
22,387 arrested, which is gusto kong malaman din yung pinalitan yung administration kung ganito ba rin karami ang arrested nila, yung data nila na pinalitan ninyo.
I presume, Your Honor, mas mababa, Your Honor.
Okay.
We don't have the data.
Mas mababa.
Senator Pacquiao, if I may interject, that will be the subject of the 7-minute presentation of Chief Superintendent Marquez.
Okay, I can resume my question
After the presentation.
Mr. Chairman, after the presentation.
Thank you, Senator Pacquiao.
Chairman, 1 second manifestation.
Make it brief, please.
Yes, I was just so surprised with the statistic, and I congratulate you for the statistic regarding Chicago. And we're not judging the United States, but
We're not, oh.
but if the human rights record of the United States is so bad, I think we should review the Philippines giving aid to the U.S. and stop it in the meantime.
I wish we can already do yes. Can we proceed with the police already? Yes.
Yes, of course.
Yes, go.
Just a
Briefly.
very brief manifestation. I reserve my right to ask questions or to interpellate Police Director General Ronald De La Rosa after all of the invited resource persons have spoken or have.
The
presented
lady
before the
doesn't have to
court.
make any reservation. We will recognize her.
Thank you. And let's be careful, please, about figures. You know, the figures cited earlier by the good chair on the crime statistics of a particular city of the United States. Let's look into what exactly are these killings. Are these drug-related killings? Because insofar as this investigation is concerned, the subject matter is supposed to be the drug-related killings, nothing else. Thank you.
I'm sorry. If I offended you, I will also make sure that you are not offended by my remarks, Madam Chair.
Mr.
Madam Senator. I mentioned that because a killing is a killing. Whether it's extrajudicial, whether it's an accident, a killing is a killing, especially if it's a murder. And I say that not to defend anybody, but to make sure that we know what we're doing here. Because you heard me say that we're going to go after any policeman or the chief of police or the director general if they're not going to solve this. We're looking for solutions, and I cited some of the solutions. So I'm not even finished with that because I have some periodicals here that I would like to show Director General De La Rosa that I don't agree with. So let us just proceed now. Go ahead, General Marquez.
Mr. Chair.
No, we will not entertain anybody anymore. We'll go, General Marquez. No, I already ruled. You can do that later. Let's do this time.
Mr.
Thank you
Chair, I
very
move to
much,
suspend the proceedings.
Sorry?
I move to suspend the proceedings, Mr. Chair.
We are already presenting.
Mr. Chair, there's a motion.
You can approach the chair while he is presenting if you like. But right now, we would like to proceed with the hearing.
Mr. Chairman, there is a motion. I'm
Objection.
willing to be overruled. We can divide the House.
I object to the suspension because kanina pa piniprepare yan. Ngayon nakahanda na, tsaka na tayo magsususpend. We already suspended earlier. I object.
Mr. Chairman, I'll just take advantage of the witness, Mr. Abude, I believe.
Hindi pa naman. He's still on the carpet. He's still on the chair. We can still go back to him. I do not want to divide the House.
Okay,
May I prevail on Senator Trillanes to allow the witness to proceed? And I can assure you, all of you will be called.
I withdraw my motion, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, Your Honors.
General Marquez, for the record, is recognized. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. I will be presenting to you the crime statistics and other matters that were. These are the answers to the questions previously raised during the previous meetings. Next, please. So that we will understand each other, I put here two terms, index crimes and crime rate, because yung iba, sir, ito yung palagi tinatanong, ano yung index crime? Ano yung crime rate? Ito po yung definition pursuant to PNP LOI 0209. Next, please. From January to August 2013 up to now, we compare the 4-year crime statistics. Ito po yung trending. So, pababa ng pababa, yung pong blue, yun yung index crime na sinabi ko po doon sa definition. Next. This is actually the gist of everything. Yung blue po ay, ito po yung benchmark ng 6 months last year. Yung July to December. If you will take note, 90,000 yung plus yung volume, and then in-average po natin yan, weekly and daily. Because we cannot compare it to July 1 to August 7, yung 5th week ng administration ng ating Chief PNP. And if we compare the weekly average, there was a reduction of 44%, and the daily average is 49%. For the first time in the history of the Philippine National Police, nagkaroon po tayo ng reduction ng crime. If we compare yung itong dalawa na 49%, almost half. Next. Ito po yung after 9 weeks, bumaba ng konti. Yung reduction is only about 23.2%. But this will be seen in the following graphs. Next. Next, please. Ito po yung lahat ng crimes na nandun, yung focused crimes, yung 7. Nag-start po tayo sa end of June, 3,052 yung average nationwide, weekly na crime. Bumaba po ito on the 5th week ng assumption ng administration ni Chief PNP ng 1942 and nag-level doon sa 9th week. So, ang decrease from end of June until now is about 20%. Next. Ito naman sa murder. Umakyat po ng 62%. Next, please. Homicide, nag-level up ng 51%. Robbery, reduced by 29%. Theft, next. Reduction of 29%. Next, carnapping reduced by 36%. Next, physical injuries, reduction is 13%. Now, if we take a look at the crime trend, quarterly po ito, since January 2013 up to September of this year, ito po yung trending. Hindi natin makita dahil quarterly at saka mahaba. Yung pong bar, yung column, yung vertical na guhit, kasi po yung sa kaliwa ay based from the reports that we got from the PROs or Police Regional Offices, and ito pong sa kanan ay based on our e-blotter or CRAS, Crime Incident Recording and Analysis System. So yung final kasi namin na report, yung UCPER na tinatawag, Unit Crime Periodic Report. Next. Take a look at monthly from January 2015 up to September of this year. Yan po yung reduction. So, continuously, pababa yung incidents of crime. Next, please. Now, this is the index crime rate by region. The national average is about 11.7. We have about 7 regions or 9 regions na mataas sa national average. Yung ARM po, may problema tayo because if you take a look at this, ARM will be the most peaceful region in the country today. Kasi yung index crime rate niya is only 5.19. That means 5 crimes committed sa buong region per month. 100, yes sir, 1,000 population density. Because people there do not report to the police and then they solve their problems among village chief. Next. Now, in general, if we compare the crime statistics last year and now, there is a reduction of about 13.8% sa total crime volume. But the biggest reduction is on index crimes, which is 31%. Next. Ito po yung mga index crime distribution natin. Ano ang most prevalent? Theft, 36%, followed by physical injury, nationwide. Next one, please. Yung RIR po, ito po yung reckless imprudence resulting to homicide, damage to property, or physical injury. If you take a look at this, ang pinaka-malaki, most prevalent sa non-index crime, ay yung reckless imprudence resulting to damage to property and violation of special laws. Yung wala po doon sa index crime na nakalista. Now, kung himay-himayin po natin, ito po yung mga reduction. Tumaas yung murder, lahat po ng crimes bumaba. As high as 38% sa theft, robbery 31%, etc. Next, please. For non-index crimes, ito po yung reduction. Next, please. Now, ito pa yung sinasabi kanina ni Chief PNP, 2066. Actually, may bago na po ito. October 2, meron na po tayong data. But if you take a look at the September 29 data, yung incidents po ay 2066. Ang nasolve na po natin dito ay ang na-file natin ng kaso ay 524. Yung 203, yung akusado po ay arestado. At saka yung 321, nakapag-file tayo ng kaso, although yung suspects are at large. Identified. That's why we filed the case. Next, please. Ito po yung wounded. Sabi ni Chief PNP, 13, yung killed sa police. 33 yung wounded, for a total of 46. Sa armed forces, 3 and 8. 3 ang patay sa sundalo, 8 ang wounded in the fight against drugs. Let's take a look at a few of these pictures. Next. Ito po, PO2, member ng PNP SAF. Next. Bago to, si PO1 Romeo Mandapat from Caloocan, napakabatang pulis, namatay. Next. Chief Inspector Pagaduan. Next. Paranaque. Ito, Kabaging in Samar. Next one. May 2 anak. Ay Senior Inspector Mark Hill Garcia, Antipolo. PO3 Autida, Bukidnon. Ito po, rider pa ito, si SPO4 Bumagat of NCRPO, patay din. Ito po yung inkwentro na namatay yung mga sundalo. May mga wounded sa kanila, 5. Next. Ito po ay wounded, si PO1 Villanueva, nandun sa Tacloban, Divine Word University Hospital. Next. SPO1 Eugenio, Cagayan de Oro. Next. Senior Inspector Remorosa, Davao del Sur. This was the officer who wanted to sit up straight because he saw the Chief PNP and wanted to salute, but he cannot do so because his arms were tied dahil nga doon sa mga tubo na yan. Next. PO1 Lacasa, 13 Martires City, Cavite. Next. Ex-PNP member ang naengkwentro nitong 3 ito. Yung ex-PNP member na yun, in-engage itong 3 in Samar and they were wounded. Next picture. Ito po sila. Tingnan nyo po yung tama. Ni PO2 Dador. Yung kamay naman ni PO3 Mendoza tinamaan. At saka si Lisbo. Next. Ito po, maswerte si Senior Inspector Dennis Ebsolo. Kung wala po yung vest na yan, patay na siya. Tinamaan na sana yung appendix niya. Sana lahat ng pulis may ganito. Sino po naman yung mga pulis na involved sa drugs? Ito po yung internal cleansing ng PNP. Next. Out of about 170,000 police personnel, ito na po yung as of September 27, yung na-drug test na po namin. 142,789. And we found out 154 of them, I mean yung uniform police, ay positive for drugs. The instruction of the Chief PNP, dismiss them pronto. May 7 non-uniform personnel pa. This is about 0.1% of the entire of all those who were tested. Next. Ito rin po yung may kaso, 48. Ang most ranking is a police inspector, 2. Next. SPO1 Andador, hinuli po natin yan. CIDG Region 4B. Next. Si PO1 Dave Agcol, ang misis niya, pulis din. Inuli yung pulis, ay yung wife, yung husband patay. Naga, Cebu, not in Bicol. Next. And then, Senior Inspector Castillo, patay din po sa Quezon City. Next. Ito po yung naka-uniforme pa, nakasandal dyan sa kahoy na yan, patay din. PO3 Lee, Manalat. Next. And P1 Vincent Solares. Nag-amok po ito doon sa police station ng Sampaloc, hinuli po ng SWAT natin. And we believe that he was under the influence of drugs. Next, please. Yung sa Las Piñas po, this was hanggang doon. Next, please. Hanggang doon sa may picture. Next. Ito po yung tatlo na nasa checkpoint, and then they evaded the checkpoint and shot it out with the police. Patay po sila. And then we discovered may patay sa likod, pang-apat. Itatapon sana nila. This only proves that hindi po pulis ang pumapatay ng mga to, kundi yung karibal nilang sindikato. Next. Ito po, yung si Jaguar. Si Jaguar ay namatay sa Las Piñas. Ang girlfriend niya, next slide. Wala po dito. Basta yung latest update po, yung girlfriend niya ay pinatay din sa Cebu last Friday. Lumalabas na kaya siya pinatay because yung girlfriend na yon ang nagsumbong sa pulis kung nasaan si Jaguar. Kaya namatay. So, lumalabas tuloy, sir, na sila-sila na lang, sir, na nagpapatayan. Next, please. Thank you.
Thank you, General. Now the senators may now ask their questions. Senator Pacquiao had the floor just a while ago. We'll just continue, Senator Pacquiao, then we'll call Senator De Lima, and then Senator Trillanes hasn't had his turn yet. Senator Trillanes, you're next.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So nakita po natin yung presentation ng mga pulis at nakita po natin ang pagbabago, yung crime rate na bumaba talaga, no? Doon lang sa killings, doon sa maraming mga namatay dahil dito sa massive na pagsugpo sa illegal na droga, campaign against illegal drugs. Yun nga, sinabi ng mga pulis na ang lahat ng mga namamatay, hindi lahat kagagawan ng mga pulis yun sa kanilang operation. Kumbaga, dahil siguro sa massive operation ng illegal drugs, campaign illegal drugs, yung mga drug lords, drug pushers, pinapatay na nila yung mga tao nila. Sila na rin nagpapatayan dahil sa baka isumbong o ikanta yung mga pangalan nila, lalo na kung may mga malalaking tao na sa likod, no, na dito sa mga campaign against illegal drugs. Kaya yun yung nangyayari. So I'm sure naman siguro, Mr. Chairman, na masaya tayo dahil sa sipag ng ating mga kapulisan ngayon na pinamumunuan ni PNP Chief Ronald De La Rosa, at napakaganda yung mga accomplishment niya within 3 months, no? Dapat tayo magpasalamat dahil nagkaroon tayo ng isang Chief PNP na katulad ni Ronald De La Rosa na talagang head-on, no, dito sa to fight against illegal drugs. At wala tayong ang gusto nating ipaalam dito, wala tayong pinapanigan dito kundi yung statistic, yung resulta ng mga trabaho. Kaya ko naman sinasabi na kanina bago nag-present yung PNP, parang boxing yan, may tail of the tape. Kasi I'm not attacking the past administration, but I'm just comparing of the result of this yung numbers ng solved crimes at saka mga nakasuhan, na arrested ng mga kapulisan, at maraming, I'm sure hindi ganito karami yung mga arrested. Sabi nga ni General De La Rosa, hindi 22,000 ang arrested nung past administration, which is mas maganda ngayon kasi mas marami silang naaresto dito sa mga ipinagbabawal at against mga crimes na hindi lamang sa droga, kundi marami pang mga ibang crimes na naaresto din nila. So dito siguro sa Mr. Chairman, sa aktibo at masipag ng kapulisan natin at itong paliwanag ng presidente sa atin, ng Pangulo, na hindi naman talaga niya directing inuutos na pagpapatayin lahat yung mga drug addicts, kundi ang sinasabi niya, ang instruction niya doon sa mga kapulisan, kung ang buhay ninyo nalagay sa delikado, mabuti pang, kaya nga sa amin nga, mabuti pang tayo maariglo kaysa tayo inaariglo. Mahirap 'yon, no? Kahit sa Amerika, nanonood ako yung programa na police police cop, yung hinuhuli yung mga bad, pag may inaaresto tapos sinabing itaas ang kamay tapos hindi ka nakinig, binaba yung kamay mo doon sa bulsa, hindi na pinapadukot yung kamay doon sa bulsa, binabaril na kaagad kasi sinabing taas, bakit mo dumukot ka pa sa bulsa mo? O doon siguro doon yung mga situation na hindi mo pwedeng palampasin yon, at kaya nangyayari yung mga ganun. Pero despite of that, ang daming mga arestado, Mr. Chairman, na dapat ang focus din natin hindi lamang dito sa extrajudicial killing, kundi ang focus din po natin sana, no, para sa akin dito sa ating investigasyon, kundi yung rehabilitation center. Dahil maraming mga sumuko, maraming mga naaresto na kailangan nating i-rehab, kailangan nating tulungan. Which is pinaliwanag naman at yung presentation ng isang witness kanina, ni Police Senior Superintendent Dionisio Abude. Napakaganda yung programa para tulungan yung mga kabataan na nalulung sa mga masamang bisyo at tinuturuan ng magandang asal at magandang pakikitungo sa kapwa. Yun po siguro, Mr. Chairman, no, at marami pa po akong katanungan, pero hindi lang naman kasi ito ang witness natin ngayon, ang mag-testify ngayon, kundi mayroon pa tayong mga mag-testify. So yung mga katanungan ko mamaya, to follow pa doon sa mga ibang mga testigo at magbigay ng mga pahayag ayon doon ungkol dito sa extrajudicial killing. So gusto ko lang malaman, Mr. Chairman, na bakit natin, for the record, bakit natin atakihin ang programa ng administrasyon ngayon na napakaganda man para sa atin? Bakit natin hindi tanungin ang mga taong bayan? Siguro yung mga magrereklamo, bakit kayo nagrereklamo? Ang ganda ng resulta. No? Ang ganda ng resulta ng mga numbers o statistics ng resulta ng mga pagresolba ng krimen dito, bumaba lahat. Except lang maintindihan natin yung pinaliwanag ng mga pulis dahil tumaas yung killings because of this massive campaign against illegal drugs, which is hindi lahat yan kagagawa ng mga pulis yung mga operation nila, kundi kagagawa niya ng yung mga drug lords, drug pushers, dahil dito sa massive nga na campaign ng illegal drugs, ayaw nilang malaman yon, ayaw nilang isumbong at ikanta ang pangapangalan nila at pinapatay nila yung mga tauhan nila at sila rin nagpapatayan. Yun lang, Mr. Chairman. Salamat.
Thank you.